G'day, Australia. Now, I want to address the vicious attacks on my very important Communications Minister, Annika Wells. Some people are saying it's inappropriate that Annika spent $100,000 flying to New York business class with two staff, also business class, to tell the United Nations about a very important social media ban. But what people don't understand is you can't just email the United Nations. No, it's not how it works. You got to go there. You got to go there in person and say it with your mouth. It's important. Was it expensive? Well, yeah. But was it within the rules? Also, yes. And that is what matters. Look, there's also been some outrage about Annika's car waiting outside the Australian Open for 7 hours, $958. But you got to understand, it's cars. They can't just park. They got to wait actively with the meter running. That's not Annika's fault. That's just how cars work. And yes, Annika used family reunion entitlements to bring her husband to the AFL Grand Final 3 times, and the cricket and the Formula One and the ski weekend in Thredbo. But guess what? Here's what the media won't tell you. Annika is a working mother, and working mothers deserve to see their families at the footy in business class while the car waits outside. That is not a rort. That's feminism. That's equity. And that's important. So my message to Australians doing it tough this Christmas is this: we hear you and we see you. So while you're choosing between air conditioning or your dinner, we are working very hard on your behalf. All right, sometimes at Thredbo, sometimes at the cricket, and sometimes at a restaurant where the minister was so exhausted he fell asleep at the table. You can't buy that kind of dedication. Well, you can, and you did. You paid for it. Look, if you don't like the rules, well, we didn't set the rules, okay? And we're not going to change them. So there. G'day, Australia.